This is a quick video to demonstrate both the FUT and FUE, and the audience wants to know what is the FUT scar look like, or the strip method scar look like, and the audience wants to know what the FUE scar look like. And this client has both, and it's an excellent client to show the both scar. And so you see the FUT is the linear scar there. The FUE scar is tiny dotted scar scattered throughout the back like a mosaic pattern, allow you to wear your hair shorter. You can't see much of the FUE scar. Now this client we shave with a clipper without a guard, so you can't see much of it, but the scar is there. So both method, the FUE and FUT, have their own pro and con. The FUT tend to be more for advanced hair loss, and although the FUT or the strip method is more antiquated and more invasive, but it has its place. It's better for advanced hair loss, where you can move 4,000 to 5,000 grafts per day, and it's cheaper. Where the FUE, you can only do 2,500 grafts per day, but then the FUE scar has its benefit too. It's less scar and less invasive. So to go over the audience, for the audience, what's the pro and con for both? The pro for the FUT are, or the strip method is for advanced hair loss. You can move a large number of grafts per day, 4,000 up to 6,000, and for class 5, 6, or 7 hair loss for no wood, 5, 6, 7 hair loss, the FUT is cheaper than the FUE. Number 3, and the percent growth rate now is almost identical. You can't really tell much of difference. You will have good result. It doesn't matter which method you choose, whether you choose the FUE or FUT. However, you look carefully, only the specialists like me, then you can see there's 5% better growth rate with the FUT versus the FUE. Now here's the downside of the FUT. It will leave you a linear scar permanent for the rest of your life. I mean, the FUE scar is permanent too, but the FUT is it's more visible if you shave your head shorter. But if you wear your hair long, no one can see it. The other downside of the FUT is not just the linear scar, but we have to open you up when we cut the strip, so that means it's more painful than the FUE, more side effect, more risk of infection. But again, it's pretty rare to have a side effect, and most of the time you're not going to have any side effect. And then you have numbness along the linear scar with the FUT. For the FUE, the benefit of the FUE it's less invasive, less painful, less bleeding, less chance of infection. You heal faster. And the more important part is you don't open you up, and so that means and the scar is tiny dotted scar, and it's hard to see. If you can wear your hair short or long, it's very hard to see. No surgery without scar. The downside of the FUE is the cost. It's more expensive. Why? It's more labor. It takes 4 to 6 hours just to pull the hair graft for the FUE, versus the FUT take only 1 hour. The other downside of the FUE is not just the cost. The number of grafts we can do is less. It's 2,500 grafts. But although there are days I can go beyond 3,000, but I always set at 2,500. The other downside of the FUE, beside the cost and the number of grafts, is the growth rate. Again, you compare 95 versus 90%. So you're gonna have good result with my FUE versus my FUT, both of them. But if you look carefully, yeah, the FUE is 3 to 5% less. But if you look at the before and after my work for the FUE, it still look good, and you can't really tell much of a difference. So, so this is the demonstration for the FUE scar and the FUT scar, and so the audience can think and know what's it look like. And I do perform both FUE and FUT, and but again, the FUE is more popular than the FUT. Thank you.